Sally likes to exercise. For every 10 minutes that she runs, she does jumping jacks for 2 minutes. If she exercises for 1 hour, how many minutes did she do jumping jacks? So I'm going to solve this problem using a visual. But before I select my visual, I need to think to myself, what is this problem about? And I can see in the problem that where it says, for every 10 minutes that she likes to run, she does jumping jacks for 2 minutes. So that's telling me that for every 10 minutes she runs, she does 2 minutes of jumping jacks. So that's giving me a ratio of running and jumping jack minutes. So 10 minutes of running, she always does 2 minutes of jumping jacks. So I know that information is going to be helpful because it's giving me a ratio. If she exercises for 1 hour, how many minutes did she do jumping jacks? So this problem is asking me to figure out, in 1 hour, using this ratio, how many minutes did Sally do jumping jacks? Well, I know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So I'm going to try to find out how many jumping jacks she did in 1 hour. So I'm going to use a table to solve this problem. So here I have running, jumping jacks, and total. And all of this I'm going to be recording my minutes. So here, the way that ratios work is that every time she runs 10 minutes, she does 2 minutes of jumping jacks, and that gets me to 12 minutes, which is not quite to 60. So I'm going to do the ratio again and see if she runs 10 more minutes, jumping jacks for 2. Now I end up with 24. 10 more minutes, 2 more minutes of jumping jacks, and then here we end up with 36 minutes. So I'm going to keep going until I get to 60 minutes. So now I revisit and go back to my question. If she exercises for 1 hour, how many minutes did she do jumping jacks? So I'm going to go over to my jumping jack column. I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So she does jumping jacks for 10 minutes. And I can look at this problem and see that I used my ratio, running 10 minutes to 2 minutes of jumping jacks to get me 12 minutes there. And I kept going with that pattern until I got to my 1 hour or 60 minutes. This table helped me organize the information so that I wouldn't make any mistakes. And then once I got to my desired amount, I had to revisit and think about how many minutes did she do jumping jacks. So I added my jumping jack minutes to get 10 minutes.